a sign here that says, agree to disagree, but do not be disagreeable. In my world citizen class, Mr. McDonald, he said that on the first day, and he was like, we might say some things, we might conflict with some views, but we're going to agree to disagree and not be disagreeable. So we don't want to put any walls between us whenever we say things that other people might not disagree with. Just accept it for what it is and love each other anyhow. And that's how we want to just lead this panel with just love, knowing that we're in a Christian institution, so leading with love always, always, always.
My name is Gary Holzer. I'm a graduate of Missouri Baptist University in criminal justice. I have a master's degree in that same field from the University of Central Missouri. I am here because I have 32 years of law enforcement experience. I'm still in local government administration, and I've been teaching here for about 10 years now in the criminal justice program.
I'm Jim Kellogg, and I'm an assistant professor here of criminal justice and the coordinator of the criminal justice department. I am doing that as a result of my 32 years of experience previous to that as a police officer. And I work with Gary. We work together in the criminal justice department. That gives you background on me.
My name is Christian Moon. I'm a graduate of Lindenwood University and with my degree in business administration. I currently work for Walmart Logistics as an area manager. I also run a nonprofit organization called Turning Point for Kids down in Cahokia, Illinois. It's basically housed for children that are underprivileged down there, giving them opportunities they otherwise wouldn't have. And again, I'm here also just because I was asked to do so, and I hope that my insight tonight will be helpful, at least for one person in this room.
My name is John Hagan. I'm a junior here at Mo Baptist. This is my second year. I'm here because Dr. Bradford asked me to also, and can't say no to her. So.
I'm Lawrence Brady. I'm a senior at Missouri Baptist. I'm studying in accounting, and I was also asked by Mrs. Bradford, and I would do anything for her. So.
My name is Ben Horn. I'm a football player here at Missouri Baptist. I'm also a current member of the ABC, and I asked to be a part of this panel because I like doing discussions like this.
What must we as individuals sacrifice to facilitate public order?
I think one of the things we must sacrifice is sometimes what we would like to do, but may not be within the confines of the law. So we are a nation that is a nation of law. You know, that's how we govern ourselves. We don't govern ourselves by tyranny. We don't govern ourselves even by the majority. We govern ourselves by law. And so we may have things that we want to do, but we have to restrain those so that they are contained within the bounds of law, and that's for the good of all.
As was just mentioned, the sacrifice, I definitely think that needs to be made is time. You know, you mentioned that you have to sacrifice maybe some things that you don't want to do, and I know in my instance I found that, and I know Grace can attest to this, is that 7 days a week, I get up at 2:30 in the morning to go to work, and then when I'm not at work, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to help a community that I can definitely see the children. They don't have the opportunities that we've had. And so definitely, I know I sacrifice a lot of my time, but that's something I believe in wholeheartedly because, again, the children are our future. And I believe that, again, if we can place the next generation in an environment to where they can be successful, then they will not have a choice but to be successful. So I definitely think a bigger contribution of everybody's time in this room, whether you're donating your time to your sibling or whether or not you're going out and reaching out to a nonprofit organization or whoever it is, I think that if each and every each and every person in this room donated their time to something but other themselves, and I think that we would be in a better place today.
I think a big thing that we have to sacrifice is pride. I mean, everyone thinks they're right and really strong about it. Sometimes you have to let your pride go and analyze the whole situation to view what's best best for everyone.
Okay, so other than what we must sacrifice, so at what point does it become too much sacrifice and you're losing your sense of self? We, sacrificing your time and understanding that you can't do certain things within the confines of the law. But when do you all feel that too much is too much to where you're losing your sense of self and you're kind of waning to keep harmony, so to speak? When does that balance reach its brink?
I think in relation to the question when too much is like you can't handle is like when you don't have enough to take care of yourself because you can't give back if you don't have anything to give. So like with money, like you need to take care of yourself first and the basic like needs that you need in order to help someone else in the community because once again you can't give what you don't have.
Not speaking from a monetary standpoint, but just caring for the community as a whole, I really don't think that there would ever be too much if you're caring about the growth of your community and the youth in your community. I wouldn't say that I don't think that's a job that's ever done because birth rate's pretty high and everyone does not have the same opportunity. Like he said, you can go to different areas and some just don't have the same opportunities as others. So if you like genuinely care within your heart to help others less fortunate, then that job is really never done. It's just something that you work on until you die. But if you care about helping others, it's just something that's going to come naturally. And I don't think there's ever going to be a point where you stop if that's what you genuinely love to do with all your heart.
Hi, I'm an international student. I'm from Africa, and equality is a word we see in a dictionary. You have to fight for it. So what most people do is, let's say a husband and wife, they'd sit down and actually accept, yes, we're poor, but they know they want their children to be successful. So they have to sit down, struggle, okay, we don't have, the systems here are different. So you'd have to work twice as hard because we don't get paid on an hourly basis. You get paid at the end of the month. So you'd have to have like 5 jobs earning peanuts. So you'd have to work extra hard to take your kids through school, make them understand why they're going through school, take them out to the field. Like 30 years ago, you'd find a family, they own a huge piece of land, but what they plant, they sell. What remains, they ration, just to show their children that they have to learn how to save. And once you save, it catches on. They move to high school, graduate, go to college, graduate, and from then, they already know they have to go up a higher level than their parents. After that, they uplift everyone else. So if that's a model you guys can adopt here, I guess the whole country can move up.
Absolutely right. If we all just stop and just recognize we all have challenges, but we also have to recognize that some challenges are different. Some are different. And some we can hide more, and some we can't. I can't hide when I get up in the morning that I'm an African American woman. I can't walk out of my door and hide that's who I am. That's first what people see. Even if people say, I don't see color, that's not true. You can't miss this. Okay, so I can't hide this. So there are elements that are different, and we have to recognize that too. And if we don't recognize that, we're not open to learn truly from one another and face the challenges that are before us. So we have to recognize that.